EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan.
Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Detroit Lions.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from Ford Field. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Off play action. Here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And his first pass is incomplete.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
2nd and 10.
We're good.
Now it's gone. And he'll just get rid of it.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Throwing on 3rd. Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. From the 50, it's Goff.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Goff looking to change the play.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Another run for Gibbs here.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw is Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
14 yards.
And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
They'll try and run it here. Well, they had that great, long, methodical drive to put it in the end zone. Then they tried to bite off a little more and get 8 points. Instead, they're sitting at 6.
But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, you usually say that's what they do, right?
Right. That's the best one. The best ones do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. Hey, if we score in the opening drive, we're going to go for 2 and try and really gain an advantage.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. After 1. 2nd down and a yard. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A first down carry for Barkley, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 38. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Breida.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
40 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now 1st and goal. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. This is caught. Touchdown.
I'm ready to take over.
Saquon Barkley. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
Now a first down throw. Gone. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Goff.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1.
He's got this complete to Williams.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Goff on first down.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
St. Brown in motion right.
To the air again. Goff. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Jones. Check down to Breida. And he goes out right around the 39. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
To throw on third down, Jones.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Barkley, inside handoff. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. Here's a give to Barkley. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Again, it's Barkley. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Barkley.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it 1 more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Back now at Ford Field. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. He'll buy some time right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will bring it back and enter. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Green Bay Packers.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Lambeau.
Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Drill, 52.
Play action this time with Love.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, they wasted no time taking a shot down the field. He was letting it fly in the very first play from scrimmage. And this was excellent coverage down there. And they'll come away with an early takeaway. And I mean an early takeaway.
Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Love looking to throw it.
This pass caught. It's Dobbs with it.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Love. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 55 yards. They will throw again here with Jordan Love.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Jones to Barkley on the check down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Okay, here we go. Hey, easy, easy. Lady ball, lady ball, lady ball.
Jones on 1st and 10.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones
Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Jones. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's able to get this inside the 10 down to the 9.
Here's 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. A strong running. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3.
50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Look, we talk about second effort all the time, but in short yardage situations, you'd better have second effort in order to try and pick up a 1st down. And sometimes as a back, you have to be your own blocker too, don't you?
And we talk about running lanes. He made his own running lane right there with that power move. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Breida is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Play fake. Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Here we go, hey.
They'll go to Barkley again.
And this will be a Giants 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
A handoff to Barkley. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Now Jones. We'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. Throwing, Jones. A short one here, secured by the tight end, Waller. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
Jones' throw pulled in by Robinson here.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll look to throw again. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards. Now Saquon Barkley. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Another try for Barkley. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. A final shot before break. Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley as time expires in the first half.
And the Giants have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the third quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the second half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 3rd and 4 now. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Gano's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Giants are going to have it here just past the 25.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Giants. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Already here, they'll audible to something else. Man in motion is Sherfield.
Allen off the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Throwing is Allen on third. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
I do think that sometimes on third and long, many defenders just get caught watching the sticks instead of watching the ball. And the guy who's got it, because here, they just got the ball into the receiver's hands and told him to do it yourself, a little bit of a desperation play. And he was able to take the short throw and turn it into a big gain and a conversion on third down. That's a big pickup.
2 yards to go, second down.
Again, it's Cook. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And now they'll throw with Allen. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 26. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. First down, here's the run with Cook. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Left side, Cook. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Shakir hauls it in.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
Motion man is Shakir.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16.
Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down.
We're scoreless after 1. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the...
Barkley hit and the ball pops free. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Now Cook running right. Broken tackle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Here's Cook again.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Running for it. Here's Cook. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen to throw it. Being chased out left.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Allen going to change this at the line.
On first down, Allen. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Now Allen. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Bills.
Khalil Shakir.
30 yards.
And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. To throw again on second down. Jones.
It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Back to throw again.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Gano's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Well, maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
A final shot before half for Allen. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time, The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Again, it's Barkley. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Now 2nd and 5.
Up the middle with Barkley. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. On 1st down, here's Breida. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Breida will score. Touchdown, New York. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 10-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This a quick pass to Davis. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A gain there of 21 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. Cook up the gut.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
They run again on first down. Cook.
Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop. Second down, 8 yards to go.
They run it again with Cook. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Running free at the 45, Saquon Barkley. Inside the 20.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Let's go, come on.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Giants. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out.
They start the drive with Cook. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Here's Allen.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Here is 3rd and 5.
To the air. Allen. Flush to his right.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds on the night's opening drive. A 1st down carry for Barkley, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Now Jones on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time.
Barkley hit and the ball pops free. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. Right side, Davis. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Third down, here's a run by Cook.
And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Diggs going in motion right.
Here's Cook again, and he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The Bills on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Allen. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
2nd and 9.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down. Had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
And he had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
He's got his target. That's complete. He's got the first down and more than that.
And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw.
Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. Second down and 4.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. In motion goes the tight end. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one.
In motion left is Davis.
Allen now on first down.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
And the Giants are going to take. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from Santa Clara.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
And he returns this to the 22. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a pickup of 6. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything Scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3-and-out.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That is caught.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And the tackle there by Micah McFadden. 2nd and 6. Now Purdy.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
They should have put a stamp
And
on
he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, we talked pregame about how we might have some twists and turns in this one, but how about this on the opening drive?
Well, they had a pretty good drive working, didn't they? So you wouldn't expect this ending, because what you were thinking was they were going to put it in the end zone themselves, not have it go the other direction.
Extra point try good by Gano, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
The last time, everything looked pretty good except that final play on the pick 6. And now they've got to come right back out here, Charles, and try to pick up the pieces and get things going again.
Yeah, it certainly seems dire, doesn't it? But there is a silver lining, and it is hard to see so soon after that touchdown. But the game plan was definitely working. They were generating offense, had the ball beyond midfield, getting wins on each down against the defense. So they are moving it well. They just have to hang on to it.
Yeah, as you said, though, probably tough to remember those good things on that last drive when it ended like it did.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy.
Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Samuel, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
On first down, it's Purdy.
He's going to wind up and air it out.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
I'm going to come back to you.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
He's going to try and go deep again.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 15. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And Saquon going to have a Giants first down as the tackle made right at the 30-yard line.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Jones. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
On fourth down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Samuel in motion. A 2nd down throw for Purdy.
He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Final play of the half. Purdy.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing Jones. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Looking to throw. Jones.
That ball caught by Slayton. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 83 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Gano the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown, here to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Purdy now on second down.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Back to throw, Purdy. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The end result, 21 yards.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Throwing here, Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Purdy.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway, but the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's 3rd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. From 17 yards out.
And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw complete here to Waller. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2nd down and 8.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. This is caught by Robinson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 28. A give to Barkley out of the gun.
To about the 26 here. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Barkley inside handoff.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. Up the middle with Barkley. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
46 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Breida is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 21-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
And the Giants are going to have the short field here as they'll take over.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one.
And we are underway from Kansas City. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Looking downfield for Kelsey.
That is incomplete.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Jones.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. Jones.
Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times is inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. Operating from the gun. Jones. He's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough.
Barkley will take it in for the Giants touchdown.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe it. And it's blocked. Oh, the Chiefs have got it. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there was a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. That certainly felt like, hey, I feel like we can get this right now. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for them.
On 1st down, Mahomes.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Rashee Rice,
58 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones to Barkley on the check down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones, flushed out right. And that's complete to Shepard. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Give him 30 yards there. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jones. He dumps it off to Barkley. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And Barkley did not get there. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Jones throwing for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes dancing to his left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Steps away. And this one too low.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
And they're going to have lousy starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 6-yard line.
All right, I knew I forgot to ask a question when we sat with the coaches about just how aggressive will you be bringing a ball out of the end zone, and what's the green light for your returner? In this case, it should have been a red light. Should have stayed in the end zone. Terrible field position to start this drive.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
2nd down and 3. Here's Pacheco once again.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Here's Edwards-Helaire.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here again is McKinnon.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here's the ex-Florida Gator, Lamichael Pirine.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Pirine.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Lamichael Pirine.
Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Chiefs go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. Opening drive touchdown, and 2-point conversion.
Amazing nowadays for the kickers. I've actually talked with a few of them. They're more concerned about the point after touchdown than actually missing regular field goals. So maybe the coach is taking some pressure off here and just going for 2 and saying, I'm saving you for the big stuff later.
He's hanging out by the net. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Jones. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller.
3rd and 4. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
Gets around him. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
47 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Check three, check three, check three. 41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. I got one.
On first down.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Miami Dolphins.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from Miami.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Waddle, the motion man right. 2 and a throw right away. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Waddle, the motion man right.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And the return will stop right around the 25.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Jones.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They'll go to Barkley again. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, 61 yards.
And the Giants take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. He'll let this go deep for Waddle.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Jalen Waddle.
An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Jones now throwing to start the drive. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 20, here's the 2nd and 8. Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
They'll run it again with Barkley. 17 yards and a giant first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. These two teams all tied after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
64 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
From the 17, Jones flush to his right.
Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 15.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Waddle, the motion man right.
Tua going to throw.
That swung out to Mostert.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Waddle, the motion man right.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He may go.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. see the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So on comes the Giant offense as they'll try for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
Taken at about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Tua sets up to pass it.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Waddle, the motion man right.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Tua now on 1st down.
He'll swing this out to Mostert.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
This 2nd and 4.
Tua setting up shop to throw again.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Giants are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from...
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Waddle, the motion man right.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown!
Raheem Mostert.
45 yards.
And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. The 2 are going to try and throw for it.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Well, that 2-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people can't see this. But you've got a ball in your hands now, and you've got the thing locked in pretty well. You've got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you had run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Jones.
That one into the hands of Shepard downfield.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. He finds Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
That's caught. It's Waller. Touchdown, Giants.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Jones and that Giant offense looks like they're going to stay right there and go for 2.
Here's Jones. A final shot before break. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Cam Smith.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't they?
There he goes, right side.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. 117 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Jones to throw on second down. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Looking to throw. Jones escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Forced out to his left. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Waddle, the motion man, right.
2 and now on first down.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Jalen Waddle
With his second touchdown of the night.
And the Dolphins have cut the lead back down to 2. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
113 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll run with Barkley. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Here we go. New York tumble left. Why shift the crew?
Again, it's Barkley. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, you know me. Whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now Jones.
It is intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Good shot, good shot.
Well, partner, this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposite?
That is intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jones.
Robinson's got it. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. What a big tackle there defensively.
One of the most difficult things for a defender to do, and think about the speed that he brought down. If he gets away, he's likely gone.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Rolling to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Jones.
They'll roll him out right.
Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. Jones.
Flushed out right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
Partner, they've got 1 chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack,